There is no way in the world why you should be fully dedicated to one particular company. No way. Even the people that I have that work for my company or work with my company, however you want to put it, I don't even tell them that they should be dedicated to me. Is it because I feel as if they are not good enough? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, it's wild because when you think about all the different industries that are out there right now, anything is up for grabs. Anything. It don't matter if you're a teacher, it don't matter if you're a minister, if you're an architect, whatever. Working at a restaurant, working at retail, you are replaceable. And when people make their business decisions of if they need to let you go for rather it be, for any cause, 9 times out of 10, your livelihood is not the reason why that they are keeping you. It's a business move, So if anybody's been living under a rock right about now and isn't aware of what's going on in our current economy, it's all over the place. All over the place. Potential speaks of World War III. You got fuel prices going through the roof, which, by the way, let's just, for the people out there that's living on minimum wage, I really do feel for you, because you have gas prices. They're touching, at least here in Ohio, we're touching $4 a gallon. And I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure Florida and Cali got it way worse. But that's absolutely ridiculous. And it's going to bust your head wide open when you get to a point where you're like, wow, can I even go to work? Because do I even have enough gas to get to work for just the normal daily functions that you do? And too many times, the employer, and this is, I guess, exposing my hand as well, in my past. You want people to be loyal, 100% loyal to your company, because it keeps your operation profitable. It keeps it going. It's a win-win for everybody. Keeps money on the person's pocket that's doing the work. It helps the person that's got the business to keep growing and do whatever they need to do. But remember, you need to look after yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I tell the people that work for me, it's okay to have multiple streams of income. Use the example of being inside of an elevator. If you're in an elevator, look what'll take place. You got in these two scenarios, you got an elevator that has one cable cord, super strong, and then you got the other one that has 4. Both have the same weight restrictions that they may have on them. If for whatever crazy reason, and let's just say yes, there's a lower chance for the big one to fail. I get it. If it fails, you have one cord that was holding your life in that elevator. Whereas if you have 4, if one fails, you still got 3 to support you. It's the same way for us entrepreneurs out here. Like, some people may be thinking like, well, I'm not meant for entrepreneurship. That's not a thing for me. Well, I personally beg to differ. And here's why. The same way how people will say, and how entrepreneurship's not for me. Well, there's certain food that's not for you, but yet you still eat the food and you don't care. But that's a whole nother subject, whole nother topic that we're not going to even go down. I am not saying that people need to be this tycoon, the next Steve Jobs or anybody else that you can possibly think of that's like, done big things, came out the garage, and if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. The whole point of the matter is if, you lose your job, you have something to fall back on. Something. It does not have to be epic. It doesn't have to be big. If you want it to be epic and big, cool, let it be epic and big. But, and then for the ones that will also say, well, that's why you have a savings account, you store up money for six months to a year. That's fabulous. That's great. Be nice if everyone did that. And even if everyone did have that, what is going to keep the money growing? Well, unless you are a seasoned investor and you know what to, put your money in to be able to make that money, make money from you, you're able to live off of the dividends or whatever profits that you get from any investments. Hey, there you go. But the majority of people are less likely to do that. This is something where it don't matter if you're like, hey, this is a little side hobby I just like doing. Now I get it, depending upon the occupation that you have to give proper authorization to make sure that it's not conflicting with the current work. Nothing's wrong with that. If you feel the pull is on you where you're like, hey, I just want to branch out on my own and I feel like it's going to, conflict, then you need to start stacking your bread up, making sure that you get ready for the big jump. Because at this point, it's any man's game out here. For the spiritual that are among us, praying does work, but also faith without works is dead. So you can try to pray your way out of a situation, but if you aren't doing the work, ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This is no prosperity gospel over here. Like I said, God can do amazing things. He can make opportunities come to fruition. And, you're blessed to be able to have the body to be able to do these things. I'm going to expose myself here. For 2 years, I've delayed on making YouTube videos. There's a whole list of why I didn't run a YouTube video. All the lighting in which I'm about to do the videos are not ideal. There's too much noise in the background. I can't find the right camera. I need to get a microphone, or I need to have the desk. I've made so many excuses. And really what it come down to was I was afraid of rejection and negative feedback, which is crazy because as an entrepreneur, you're like, hold on, aren't you geared for that? No, the insecurity in me was, hey, somebody's going to say something, oh, your video's not as good. Let it happen. Like, here I am getting soft. I don't even know where it even came from. Just the mental fog of thinking that it was wrong. That I was, totally okay with delaying everything. Just out of fear. I'm like, it was the same. It reminded me of the same fear that I had when I got into entrepreneurship originally. Because I've been an entrepreneur for, I would say, a little over 8 years. A little over 8 years I've been an entrepreneur. And own several businesses, still do. And if somebody were to ask me, and I know I'm kind of deviating off topic a little bit, after experiencing, working in corporate America and working for myself, which one would I choose? I would choose working for myself all day, every day. Now, granted, does it not come with complications? It comes with plenty of complications, and things that, are always going to have to be solved, and one of the biggest things, I think for any business owner, as you can have a profitable business. And when I say it's profitable, able to have a really, really nice lifestyle, have people making good money, just being able to find, continue, getting more business, with equivalent workforce. Now, granted, for me, I had to learn, to grow at a steady pace. It is so easy, especially if you're good at whatever thing that you do. It's so easy to just take off. But you can be flourishing, securing accounts or clients, whatever the case may be. But what you'll find is, if the quality's not there and you don't have the adequate staff to take care of that, you're just gonna fumble the bag. And I believe in, slow and steady. I can go out right now and just go supercharge on getting accounts, but if I don't have the quality people that are going to be there that also at the same time, I'm letting them know as I'm building this business, I also want them to build. I'm just part of the process of their building. They got their own building as well. Hey, invest in yourself. Get your business started while doing whatever you're doing with my company. It's totally fine. I'm not going to feel offended, but, I caution if the place that you're currently working at is deterring you from doing anything, or is taking up too much time to where you really don't even have zero room. And we're talking about the real, maximize of time where you don't have room for anything, which probably means it's consuming your life. You probably need to adjust. Like nothing, absolutely nothing should consume your life to the point to where your health, your family, and relationship with God is going to struggle, period. For the people that are atheists out there, whatever that thing that charges you or that keeps you going, because I'm not trying to discount you as well. Hey, you got your own experience. I'm not here to fight you on your experience. But nothing should consume you to the point to where you just don't have time to invest in yourself and to have a quality of life. It's easy to get out here and just work, be a worker mule. Then you find out that you're a horrible spouse. You don't take care of your family. You don't spend time with the people that you care about the most. But at the end of the day, all this material stuff, this stuff can go. It really can, and it's weird because with me not coming from money and experiencing, having options in life, there has been times where I'm like, man, I'm cool with just give me a room, and a few items. I don't need all this nice stuff. Nothing's wrong with it, but it's the hype that's sold to us there's so many hypes that we have out here that we're supposed to, go after, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not going to go down that tangent because this video is solely about not being fully loyal to any one company. Get out here, create some options for yourself. Do it scared, do it ugly. And just to give you a perfect example, don't do what I did. And I'll conclude with this. I purchased the camera. I got the microphone. I got the computer. I got the whole setup. I even have the whole office, the whole setup. None of it works because I don't know how to use it. I'm not tech savvy. Now, granted, yes, can I invest some time in it, get some people, hire somebody to help me? Absolutely. But more of the story, I, again, was delaying making a video to drop on YouTube, and that's even after having everything. I'm using my phone right now. I could have been using my phone. To put videos out. 2 years wasted. You know how much I could have done in 2 years of content? Really, like seriously. I could have did that. But don't do what I did. I got me got this operation going right now is a iPhone 12 Max Pro, whatever, and one of those like mounts that you put on a windshield. That's it. I have nothing else. That stuff could have been done a long time ago. Nothing special. The resolution's great. But anyway, I hope you guys find this video inspiring. There will be more content coming. My goal, and as I'm putting out there, is to put out something daily that is worthwhile substance, that's going to be able to help you to be able to get to your next step or just motivate you. You might need to listen to the video a couple times, because I know I jumped all over the place, but it does not matter where you're at with your career. If you are a high income earner or a low income earner, especially if you're a high income earner, for you ones in particular, you guys also have it hard. Why? You have such a nice lifestyle. You make so much good money that the fact or the thought of being able to start all over, and you've got your master's, you got your doctorate, your PhD, all that stuff, you have to start something from scratch. When this is taking care of your living, again, if the job is consuming you so much, you might want to start thinking about some other options, because there's more to this life than work, money, and material. When you die, somebody else will take it over and do whatever they want with it. Make the most of your time here. Make the most of it. Subscribe, comment, like, subscribe, dislike, whatever. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and let's just keep building. Catch you on the next one.